Let me get Tobit, 13th chapter. This in the Apocrypha. It's a lot. Go back there. This is Tobit. The 13th chapter in 3rd verse. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among them. So that's what that's what John the Revelator was going to do. He was going to prophesy, okay, to Israel that was scattered among these heathen nations. Okay? That's what he was going to do. This Revelations 10 and 11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings, because us as a nation of people, we scattered amongst all the nations on the earth. We speak different languages. You got some of our people that speak Swahili. You got some of our people that speak French. You got some of our people speak German. You got some of our people speak Spanish. Okay? We scattered amongst all the nations. So John the Revelator was going to have to do that once again, because there's no record that he left the island of Patmos. Okay? There's no record that he left them salt mines on the island of Patmos, man. And he was put on the island of Patmos because he was teaching the word, man. They banned him out of Ephesians, I want to say. And he was teaching the word, man. He was a nuisance to them. Okay? They looked at him as if he was a problem. And they pull him on the island of Patmos. And there's no record that he came off the island of Patmos and prophesied again. What it is he was gonna have to come back, right? He was gonna have to be reincarnated. And reincarnated means back again in the flesh. So his spirit was gonna have to be put back in the flesh, and he was gonna have to prophesy again. So John the Revelator is here again, okay? Doing what you see me doing right now. And is he angry? Yeah. Is he angry? Yeah, because there's nothing new up under the sun, man. He coming back in his same spirit, man. And if you're not angry about this so-called white man ruling over, and you're not angry about them doing what they did to us as a nation, right? You're not in your right mind, okay? They got to pay for that. So if a Jake come up here and say, oh, that's in the past, you got to forget about it, hey, that should piss you off, man. Because these Edomites, they got to pay for that. So you're going to be angry, okay? So if you're not angry, you're not in the right spirit, man. You're in the wrong spirit, man. Because the Bible says you're going to be angry once you eat it up. You take it in, you digest it, you study it, right? You study it and you get into it, that anger gonna go throughout your whole body, man. Okay? And you're gonna be pissed off, man. But it's a balance in that. So you gotta learn how to balance it, man. There's a balance within it. So you gotta learn how to balance it, man. You can't make no move on these Edomites until YAHAWASHI come back. And then he gonna give you the spiritual powers to make a move. Right now we gotta endure, man. Okay? We gotta be patient. Okay? We gotta suffer. We gotta suffer while we teaching, man. Okay? Teaching this word, man. You know, and know that our people, they ain't gonna 2/3 of our people ain't gonna come back, man. Okay? They gonna stay wicked. Okay? This Yeah, I'm an Israelite. That's yeah, I'm an Israelite. I don't know what your nationality is, but if you're an Edomite, you go into slavery. You're gonna be destroyed on this side. That's your future, according to the King James Bible. If you're not part of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? This Matthew. And see, when you tell Jake, our people, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, that they the greatest people on the earth, they reject that, man. Okay? If I was to tell these heathens that they were the greatest people on the earth and they was chosen, they would accept it. But that shows you the hard and the stiff neck and the rebelliousness of our people, and that shows you that Israel is up under them curses, man. They blinded. Okay, they don't even want to accept it. They the greatest people on the planet, man. Okay, they'd rather act like heathens, man. They do abominable works, man. Do what the devil required them to do. Okay, instead of believing in the Bible, they do all sorts of wickedness. Okay, and they think they're gonna be saved. They're gonna be destroyed off American soil, man. When Russia shoot missiles on this place. Okay. This Matthews, let me get it loaded up. I might want to look up a word in here. This Matthew, the 25th chapter and the 14th verse, right? Let me get over there. This Matthew 25 and 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servant and delivered unto them his good wealth. And what is that? The word. That's the true riches of YAHAWASHI, the word. Okay? Now, I'll read that again. This Matthew 25 and 14. The kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. Okay? Now, where did he go? That's talking about YAHAWASHI, right? Now, where did he go? This Acts, the first chapter, and I think the key around the 11th verse. But I'm gonna start at 7. Acts 1 and 7. And he said unto them, it is not, I started 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? What are they talking about? The kingdom of heaven, man. Because back then, they thought after he was raised up, they thought the kingdom of heaven was going to appear at that time. And then a lot of Israelites didn't believe on YAHAWASHI because they thought that the king of Israel, which is YAHAWASHI, was going to come glorified with the angels and so spectacular. But he had to come on the earth and prophesy and be sacrificed. This time around, that was one of the reasons why a lot of Israelites rejected it. And because of the Most High had blinded them. Okay? But this time around, that's how he gonna come spectacular, man. In them chariots. Okay? Like never before, man. Okay? This Acts 1 and 6. And when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? Question. Verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the time or the season which the Father hath put in his own power. So they didn't know. Okay? And YAHAWASHI was telling them, it's not for y'all to know. But the thing about it is, they was gonna have to die, okay, give up the ghost and be crucified, right? And be reincarnated on this side, okay? Now, I can't tell you, okay, YAHAWASHI is gonna show up 7 o'clock on Thursday. I can't tell you that. But through the scriptures, YAHAWASHI leave footprints. And with them footprints, with the prophecy, you watch for the sign, you watch the news, and you watch the prophecy, And according to the prophecy, we're very, very close of him appearing, because the mark of the beast is brought forth, and you got people right now walking around with the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, right now. So that technology was prophesied 2,000 years ago, and it's here right now. So that's one of the prophecies, right? Pursuing the Revelation 13 and 14, right? And if you take that chip, Revelations 14 and 9 on down, gonna show what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna burn, okay? You're gonna burn with fire. And you got Edomites already taking that chip, and you got some Jakes that's taking that chip, and you got Jakes that know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and they still taking it. So that's the rebelliousness of Jake loving this system, this companionship with the so-called white man, so they're gonna have to suffer their fate with this thermonuclear destruction burnt in that fire, man. Okay? This is Acts 1 and 8. But ye shall receive power. Power is the example of speaking in different languages, like you got in Acts the 2nd chapter. Okay? Power is getting spiritual power, because just like you see the movie X-Men, okay? That word X means unknown. That's a Hebrew character meaning unknown. They get them ideas out the scriptures, because men of Israel was calling fire out the heavens. You had who the world enemy called Jesus control water. Okay, he calmed the water down, and the men that was on the boat with him said, "What manner of man is this? Even the water obey him." So they control the elements. Okay, controlling the elements. So just like in the movie X-Men, they were controlling the animals, the elements. They get that from the scriptures, man. Them Hollywood get all their ideas from the Bible. And the people in the Bible are Israelites, which are Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. So that's the power the elect is gonna get, right? Get that new body and get that power when things really kick off, when it's time to go to war, when YAHAWASHI come back, who the world enemy called Jesus, man. Okay? Right now, it's a spiritual war with the word, but it's gonna get physical, man, when YAHAWASHI come back. Okay? And we're gonna have spiritual power. And right now, with this word power, you're able to defend the gospel and teach the word, and none of these heathens, somebody that's contrary to YAHAWASHI, can confound you in this word, man. They can't prove you wrong. They can't prove you wrong. What they're gonna do is buck up against the scriptures, and the person that's watching and learning gonna see that they error not knowing the scriptures. Okay? So they can't prove you wrong, man, in these scriptures, man. So that's power, man. You're able to defend the gospel, man, and prove what you're saying according to the scriptures, man. When the 2/3 of our people can't, and these heathens can't. Okay? That's power, able to defend the gospel, man. And speaking in different languages. Okay? This Acts 1 and 8. But ye shall receive power after that the Holy Ghost is come unto you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and in the uttermost parts of the earth. Because they had to go back into Samaria, man, because YAHAWASHI was on the outskirts of it. So you had Israelites scattered in Samaria, man. When you read John the 4th chapter, YAHAWASHI was on the outskirts of Samaria, okay? And he taught Israelites, he taught Israelites, okay? He taught Israelites that came outside of the borders of Samaria, but you had us, men, had to go back into Samaria because fruit was there, okay? So they had to get in other words, they had to get in YAHAWASHI's shoes and go get that fruit up in there. Had to prophesy to that fruit, okay? And tell them to continue to have faith in YAHAWASHI. He was raised up, okay? Uttermost parts of the earth, and the uttermost parts of the earth. The uttermost parts of the earth is over here, man, because they did what they're supposed to do in Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria. The uttermost parts of the earth is over here, man. So that's why the word is going out through the web on the four corners of the globe, because you got Israelites speaking different languages scattered amongst these nations, okay? And they got to hear this word, man, okay? And then the end gonna come, man, when it's complete and all the elect are sealed, man. On this side. They already sealed in the spiritual world, but I'm talking about on this side, man.